Here's my audio device.
Oh shit! Have you seen this post? Rune. Multi-class, FF14 multi-class name chart. I don't get the new year when I got you.
Okay.
F5.
Here, by the way,
F5.
just eat. I don't want to like munch in people's ears and shit. So, but I'm
Just eating noises.
Are you eating chips?
no.
Ah, damn. I was very tempted to ask for your most crispiest chip.
I want you to Dorito crunch into my ear.
Slowly, gently.
Slowly. Whoa, what is this cross chart? This is every single combo class. Okay. All right.
It's in there's too many things for me to do for you.
Once everyone's in Foundry, we'll get started.
Loading. Maybe.
He's currently sniping.
I spam F5. Because Foundry's a bitch. Is it giving you gray screen or is it green barring?
Downloading modules.
The fuck? Oh, what was that? Must have been the wind.
Oh, what is this? Sniper Elite?
Yeah, 5.
Sniper.
Boy, but
F5.
we all be making the money.
Okay. So last time, the party found themselves in the Lion's Den, where after a short conversation with Mr. Lionheart, are suddenly summoned by the Sultana herself into the Chamber of Rule, where they would finally be debriefed on their next step of their adventure. Making a quick detour to the Quicksand's Inn, they pick up the Huntsman, who seems to have had a rather unpleasant sleep after his encounter with Mr. Axebeak. Finally arriving to the meeting, they're informed that the troubles of Lenosha have suddenly left that continent and seems to have followed them all the way to Thanalan. You are made aware of two major S-rank threats, the Diablos and the Raid Owl, who have made their presence known violently within their respective regions. The party is advised to avoid these threats, as hopefully within the week, foreign hunters of S-rank capability will form a party to dispatch these monsters without further incident. In the meantime, the party is given problems they could suitably deal with. The first quest offered to them is Laughter in Little Alamigo, where, in the region of southern Thanalan, citizens of Little Alamigo and Zonharak have disappeared in the night, after echoing laughter sounds off in the valley. Should this situation go unaddressed, the Amalja of Zonharak will take matters into their own hands and summon Ifrit to defend themselves. The second quest is A Noble's Plea, where, in the region of Western Thanalan, it seems to be afflicted by some sort of etheric corruption, where the mayor of the Silver Bazaar, Lord Caius Ashford, has noticed the wildlife have become much more violent. Taking matters into his own hands, his son, Edric, has gone off on his own to investigate Nafika's well, where he believes the ruins located there may hold the answers to their regional predicament due to previous incidents of void scent activity. He has been gone missing for 1 week. The party ultimately makes the decision to investigate Western Zanland first, where Lord Ashford is waiting, and the Raydao prowls the lands with lightning. Along the way, after a brief encounter with a group of antlings, the party stumbles upon a Makote Black Mage doing battle with half a dozen bombs, and they give her some much-needed assistance to dispatch them. The Makote is later identified as one Melia Kagon, who reveals herself to be a helper of the Lion's Den, and lets the party in on some happenings of the region regarding the violent wildlife. After some courteous goodbyes, she departs back for Ul'dah, leaving the party to make the rest of the way towards the Silver Bazaar. Alright, we are going straight to navigation. Here is where we've last left off. Let me make it a little darker. Just a wee bit.
It's raining.
It is currently raining. And let me do a quick roll.
Immediately bandit.
It is storming.
Oh god.
You still have
Thank you.
a good... You still have a good 2 to 4 hours of travel to make it to the Silver Bazaar. Before we make any movement, I was supposed to do this after our antling encounter, but since I forgot about it, I'm gonna reintroduce you to an optional rule that I'm using. Let me grab the page. It's called the Respite System. Essentially, a short rest happens instantly with no time passing by, so you all get the benefits of a short rest. After the short rest concludes, you'll also get what's called a respite. A respite point can do the following. You can spend it to regain a hit dice, restore 1 use of a long rest ability, or restore MP at a rate of 5 MP per respite points. After your random encounter, you would have gotten 2, but because I forgot about the first one, I'm gonna give you 4 points of respite. So first thing I'm doing for you all, I'm gonna have you all have a long, not a long rest, a short rest. So let me get here. First short rest I'm doing, Huntsman. You are 41 out of 47 HP. Would you like to spend some hit dice to heal yourself?
Sure.
Alright, you are now full HP. Completing the short rest. Pina Colada, you are 36 out of 36. So I will complete the short rest for you.
Yeah.
Magrius, you are full HP, 41 out of 41. So I will complete the short rest. And Toa, you are 5 out of 65 HP. Would you like to continue spending some hit dice until you are at a suitable HP? I'll let you know what your HP is after each hit dice.
Mm,
You are at 5 HP.
I'll take 2 hit dice.
You go... You're 17 out of 65.
Yeah, it's fine. I got a
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be right.
So I'll also let you know the respite will also recover some hit dice, if you want to spend it now. Bare minimum, you'll get 4 hit dice back for free.
Where's my character?
Here, I can open it for you. Here you go.
Okay.
Would you like to continue rolling? Because you will get 2 back. Bring you back. You will get 4 back.
Oh, sure.
25. 30. You are 30 HP with 2 hit die remaining. Would
How
you
do I
like
get
to
my
keep
points
spending,
back?
or would you like to spend them?
How do I get my hit die back?
It's gonna be from this post-battle system.
Okay. No, it'll be right for now.
Okay. So we'll do the respite. We'll go in a line. Okay, I'm gonna reopen the page just so you can see what you can spend it on. First up, Magrius. You can either get MP back, or you can get back uses of a long rest ability. Yeah, 4 of these points. What would you like to spend on them?
I need MP back. MP.
Alright. Okay, so 2 respite will get you back to 30 out of 32. Would you like to spend a third one to get you back to 32?
Would I be able to hold the other points for now, or
You would not.
in case
yeah,
we
you either use them now or they just disappear.
then fuck it, might as well just use them.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything that you have that's long rest recoverable. Player points come back on a short rest? Holy shit, that is strong. Okay. Alright, bring you back to 32 MP. Pina, you have 4 of these points. Is there anything you'd like to recover them on?
I mean, I would have put them on my flare fuse, but I was like,
Currently
you know
full.
what? I'll save my charges for like a big encounter. But now this, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, at this point, I can't
don't
really.
think there's anything we can spend them on. Let me double check.
Yeah. Unless you're gonna give me unless you're gonna give me 4 extra hit dice. So.
Fucking no, I'm not.
No, but yeah, nothing for Peanut.
Okay. Huntsman. You have 4 of these points. From what I can see, you can restore your chakra to full, and you are currently at 0 out of 2 uses of Inferno's Will right now. What would you like to spend them on?
What was my chakra at again?
It's 2 out of 3 right now. This
Flames
is
will.
currently out of 0 out of 2.
Yeah, flames will. Or infernos will.
Okay, I'll bring that back up to 2 out of 2. And it doesn't look like there's anything else to spend them on other than your chakra. I'll give you full chakra. Alright, Big Shack.
Big shock.
Currently you're at 2 out of 6 hit dice. And your darkness well is at 1 out of 6.
Yeah.
In what order do you want me to prioritize that?
Burning blood first.
Okay, I'll bring that back up to 6 out of 6. And you want me to just give you 3 hit dice back?
Yeah.
Okay, you're back to... You're at 5 out of 6 hit dice now. Would you like to spend any of them?
I'll use 2 for healing.
Holy shit. That's max health? That's 12 again. You're at 55 out of 65 now.
Yeah, I'm in a good spot.
Okay. Alright. With your respite complete, I'm gonna roll a d20 for your encounter. Please don't be a 1 or 2. Oh dear God.
God damn it.
I am going to
So-
roll a 1d6 for location. Don't roll a 1. Oh fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
God damn it. Just stop
the fuck
talking.
So, you as a party notice that the thundering gets more and more intense. Oh boy.
Man can't keep his
Um,
goddamn mouth shut.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you this really quick. It is more and more thundering outside. And the location you are currently in is still en route to the Silver Bazaar. There's no settlements for quite a bit. And as far as you can tell, the terrain is pretty flat except for these dunes. Till you hear it. With the thundering getting louder, and you notice lightning is striking the ground rapidly every 3 seconds within 200 feet of you.
I want to roar back.
Give me an intimidation check at advantage because of your sword.
Intimidation. Intimidation. Oh wait, I have a burning blood usage configuration pop up. Do I?
You
should
can
I
close
ignore
it.
that or use it?
You can
Okay.
close it. Yeah.
And to use advantage.
Hold alt.
How do I? What's the button? Hold Alt. Alt. Intimidation.
Oh god, I can't believe that just happened. Okay,
24.
you mimic its same roar back at him with your passive. Informing him of your location.
God.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Raid out real.
He appears before you and lands within 30 feet. You all will
Howard
be...
draws his great sword and like runs his claws along the blade to make like what do you call it? Sparks, and then gets into a ready battle's position.
You all will be added to combat. Please click your own character on the initiative tracker to roll your dice.
Of course he has 17.
Unfortunately, Raidal does not need to roll initiative. I will be replacing that. Snow, you're missing Magrius's initiative.
Yeah, I didn't see a prompt or anything. Can I just click initiative on my
Yep,
sheet?
yeah, you can click on the tracker on the right side. On Magrius's,
There's a
is it not
die
showing?
I don't see the
top of
tracker.
Magrius.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and do it from your character sheet then.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't come up.
It's either that or click on Magrius, then click on utility. You know, say roll initiative.
Hold on. Oh, initiative. There we go. Normal.
Whew, I'm shaking a little.
12.
That was statistically fucked.
Yeah, but you kept fucking saying it, motherfucker.
All right.
Please don't roll a 2. 2. Please don't be a
Nope.
1. 1.
Multiple things. Raidal is a
And it-
phase combat
And it goes
encounter.
first. God damn it.
As such, I'm going to be putting down the preset initiatives. First is Bloodied Turn. If you want to keep track, I'm putting them in combat encounters. We have Attack Turn 20. We have Movement Turn 15. We have Attack Turn 10. And we have a Spellcasting turn at 5. Okay. Couple of things. This is a phase combat encounter, which will also have called shots. It has targetable body parts that when you target them, you will have to declare you are attacking a body part before you roll for attack. Also, for some of the actions that have a body part associated, I will be using keywords to clue you in on what you can attack to make that specific action weaker. It'll also have the following features. First is Apex Predator. It has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight or smell, and it cannot be surprised while conscious. And it has Composure. Being within melee distance of it will not grant disadvantage on its ranged attacks. I'll also point out above board. Here's the size of the map. If for some reason that you determine that you would like to flee instead of fighting, your character will need to reach the edge of any of the map, like any edge of the map. Once you hit the edge, your character is considered fleed from the encounter. Keep in mind that if you flee, you will be leaving behind anyone who is still on the map. So if after you flee, you decide, hey, I want to come back and help, you cannot do that. You're considered fleed and like left from the encounter. So keep that in mind. I'm going to be using appropriate music. Party, good luck. First turn, Bloodied Turn. Nothing happens.
Okay,
Count
when I said
20.
I want to throw hands with Ray Dow, I was kidding. Please take this back.
I would like to take it back. Count turn 20. It moves up to half its movement. Ends its turn. Count 15, movement turn. It's going to use its flight. Beat its wings. Go here and then here. And I'll use the following attack. Wing beat. Everyone roll this normally.
Strike
If you're
save.
caught inside.
Shit.
Alright. Anyone who failed will be taking 5 points of force damage, and they are pushed back 15 feet. Fiona, you go flying back 15 feet.
Okay.
End turn. Magrius.
Magrius is gonna look around to, who got hit just now? Pina and Toa, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Magrius is gonna look at the huntsman, and there's like beads of sweat coming down their furry little head, and they're gonna look at the huntsman and ask, "What the fuck do we do? Should we just run?"
Above board. Are you going to fight, or are you going to run?
I say run. I say get the fuck out of here.
Like, there's a part of me that's like, okay, that attack wasn't so bad, but I feel like the longer this fight goes, it's gonna pull out some like crazy shit, and that's what I'm more worried about.
I will let you know above board. This fight is not unwinnable. It is difficult.
The cost is someone's going to die, or all of us are just going to die.
Shit.
So I'm down to leave, but if we say fight, I'm going to fight. So it's up to y'all.
Whatever it is, I recommend you do it as a team.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I don't want to attack if everyone else is like, hey, we should run. But at the same time, I don't want to run, be the only one running if everyone thinks we should stay and fight. So that's why I want to ask, like, how do we feel?
I can take it.
So that's one for fight. It's a 1-1 run fight. Arvis for fight. I'm for run.
How does the cabbage feel about this?
I have some tools that if the dice favors us, we can probably hold it down. But considering what happened and what led to this encounter, I'd rather run. But I can stay if needed.
Okay, I'm gonna say put 2 in for run and maybe into fight. What about you, fluffy friend? Are you on run
Oh
or
boy.
fight? You're the tiebreaker.
Oh god, this is exactly what I didn't want to be, was the tiebreaker. I feel like right now this is a bad idea. I feel like if we were maybe one level stronger, we'd have a slightly better chance. I just feel like right now we're just walking into like this is a suicide mission if we go for this right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially
So-
because like we don't know what we're like, not metagame this, right? The party as characters don't know what they're up against, right? Whereas if we go to Horizon or Silver Bazaar, like maybe we can investigate and find out a little bit more about this thing, and then, you know, maybe get some type of like, not necessarily advantage, but at least know what the fuck we're up against. Whereas right now we're just walking into this blind.
All right, you know what? I'll grant you one thing. Since you have a party member who is a local here, Huntsman, give me a history check.
I'm going to fucking ask you, is Raid from the area?
A 15 is sufficient. You being the old seasoned soldier that you once were, remember fending off a Raid-out attack from the plains of Pagathal. I will grant you the following bits of information. Its HP is over 300. Its AC is 17. It has damage immunities to lightning, a damage resistance to thunder, and lastly, a damage vulnerability to cold damage. Its bonus to attack is +8, and its average
Jesus.
DPR is 66.
What is the fuck is that attack dice?
Everything was fine until the very end.
What?
Everything was like, okay. I was like, maybe we have a chance. And then the average damage per round is like, no, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck is that attack dice?
I will once again remind you, this is a winnable fight, but you will need a full send.
Okay.
Yeah, but the problem is if the dice don't roll our way, like
Yep.
Magrius will be downed in one hit, depending on the attack. And even in Pina Colada. Like this is dangerous.
Bro, at best, I can survive a max hit dice. At worst, if it's a fucking crit, I'll die.
So that's the damage per round, meaning the singular hits won't be 60. Like, it'll be multiple attacks throughout the round, but like after it's all been calculated, the total that it did this round across multiple initiatives will be like 60 something.
No.
On average.
I'm more like, if he hits me with a crit, I can
the AI
potentially
is
die.
the AI is also not just gonna like just focus one of you down until your HP 0. It's going to like naturally spread it across your HPs.
Yeah, but you do realize Magrius has 41 hit points.
Yup. Yup, exactly.
Fucking
So-
Marguerite and Peter are like with tissue paper. I'm a kind of a towel, and then you have Toa as a big blanket.
Yup.
Like,
Yup.
like at most, Magrius could take like 2 solid hits.
I'll leave it up to party. Decide what you want to do.
I have certain tools in my repertoire that could probably push us into the favor, but it ain't looking good, Chief.
Yay, looking good.
When I
Oh my-
said I want to throw hands with Raid now, I didn't mean literally.
I will give you... Sato, give me a
He's-
raw d20. This is going to be a fate roll for your Flare Fuses AI.
Ooh.
Ooh. Tactic recommendation. User Magrius. Cast haste on Pina Colada. As a group, retreat.
Okay. Alright, so are we in agreement that we're running the fuck out of here?
Yeah, with
This ain't it, Chief.
It's 3 against 1, so
Like-
we get
like-
it.
No, like I get it. Like, Toa, I know you're a big boy. I know you want to fight, but you got to pick your battles. And today's just not the day. Like, we can come back and take this thing on, but we need to be better prepared.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If it was Diablos, if we got Diablos, I actually would be agreeing to fight. But with that ticket, no, no.
No thanks. I choose life.
Right. Which border are you attempting
just-
to flee to?
Fuck, we're like dead
Uh,
smack in the middle too.
Go east. Go east. Go east.
East.
This
East.
way, over here,
Right side of the board.
right here.
Okay. All right. So
Very well.
first thing first. Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I shall casteth thine haste. Haste on Pina. I just want to make sure Pina was targeted. Okay.
Yep.
And with that, Margaret is gonna GTF out of here. I'm gonna go. Shit. What is my fucking move? My movement speed is normal, right? It's 30 feet. Because it's like 20, but 10
You have 30,
hovering,
yes.
so technically 30 feet. Yeah. Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 5, 10, 15,
That's a
20,
haste, right?
25, 30. And then dashing, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's it.
Wait, 60?
I'm dashing. I'm
Oh,
fucking
did
running.
you dual? Okay, you dual cast with bonus. Okay. Because haste is a main action.
Yeah, I'll spend a player point or whatever
Okay.
I have to
Okay.
yeah, dual cast. So I'll just yeah. There you go.
Very well. Does that
Alright.
conclude your turn?
That concludes my turn, and I gotta refresh because like Foundry's just being a little wonky for me right now. So
I'll move it to Toa's turn. Toa, what are you doing? Consideration. Do I act in character at this moment?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Will you decide, or would you like to leave it up to the dice?
I was gonna move here.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna look back at the group. He's gonna target Ray. And I want to use... Oops. Where is it? Thank you. Feature.
Oh.
Undrop dance.
Very well, let it rip. Then drop dance.
I'll actually
Alright.
use it. Oh, right.
You will need to make an intimidation check.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yes. 22.
22.
Alright. Ray Dow's charisma save. Natural 1. It recoils from your raw fucking aura.
No shot.
And as a reaction, it backs up 5, 10, 15 feet. Not ripping its gaze away from you.
I was just standing there, looking at it without blinking, just like holding his sword in front of him like a knight, just standing his ground. That's if I get.
That ends your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end it right here for now. My turn.
Okay. Pino, what do you do?
How much is my movement again?
You are currently hasted, so you have double movement. You have 60 feet of movement. Off of standard.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60. That's just standard movement, right?
Yup, that is standard movement.
You could just use dash, right?
Yeah, I'm dashing. So that's another 60. I'm guessing.
Yes. You can leave the
Be
map
gone.
right now.
Be fucking gone!
See ya, guys. Thanks, Margaret. And then you see this cabbage. You know how tumbleweed rolls like really fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
basically.
become a cabbage
I become
tumbleweed.
the green Sonic of the desert.
Fucking escape the city, starts playing.
Hina successfully escapes and is removed from combat. Right. Next turn. Ray Dow. It should be this one. Yep. Ray Dow. We'll try to re-roll. It will cautiously move 5, 10 feet, 15 feet forward. Let me roll one more thing. D20. It will step within range. And at 10, at disadvantage, it will attempt to attack Toa, because it is currently frightened. Misses at natural 1. Misses at 12. At initiative count 5, it will point its horns in Mogrius's direction. Misses. And point it at the huntsman. Misses. Huntsman, it is your turn.
Ah. Are you gonna attack or are you gonna haul ass?
I'm just doing what a tank does.
I'm just doing what a tank does. I'm gonna use dash. I'm gonna fucking use dash. Get the
One gets
fuck
the
out of
fuck
here.
out.
Get the fuck out.
You can
I
move
pressed
for a
dash, but
total of
it's-
60. Yeah. At the end of the yellow blocks, that's where you can move.
Wee. I'm just checking. I'm not moving.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I am a turn.
Right? Count 25. Nothing happens. Count 20. He tries to skirt around Toa. It will try to bite at you. Misses. With what would be 26 damage. Initiative count 15. It's gonna disengage and try to get the fuck away from you. 80 feet of flying movement. Lands right here. It points its horns as lightning energy begins to crackle at its horns. Dexterity save. Did the damage not go through? Or does someone have a reaction?
I haven't got anything on my screen, but does Glimmering Carapace respond? Is this a spell?
Let me double check. Absorb elements goes off. You have resistance to lightning damage. Let me check the rules of Glimmering Carapace. When targeted by a ranged spell attack, magic missile spell, or a line spell, roll for me a raw 1d6.
Slash 1d6.
2. It strikes your breastplate, and it does not deflect.
I have to click the carapace just so it goes down by the one
no.
usage. Okay.
Magrius, it's your turn. We don't hear you, Snow.
Ulu?
No. Oh,
Nah, he did.
hello?
Better?
Yep.
Is that
I
better?
hear you. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, just disconnected the call, joined back again. Okay. Fuck. It's like, all right. Obviously, I can't run now because this fucker's in the way, which is smart. But
What do you mean?
God,
Oh, that's
Towa's looking rough. That's what I'm more concerned with right now.
Yep.
God, this sucks. This sucks so bad. Like, so many different levels right now.
Wait, when did I take damage?
The line spell. You took 17 points of
Didn't
damage from a
deflect?
failed dexterity save.
Ah, right. Okay.
Fucking hell. Okay. Towa is 40 feet from me. Oh, shit.
Rune question.
Yes.
Does the spell break? Does the haste break?
The haste broke
That's
as
fine.
soon as you left the map.
Okay.
Well, technically, I was still concentrating on it, and that's what I was trying to ask, but you couldn't hear me.
You also broke
I had to drop
concentration
it.
to use absorb elements, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. Jesus.
It will break again if you cast haste again, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know that. It's more of a question of, like, I don't want to just run without fucking trying to heal Toa.
Right.
Because I feel like... Shit. Because I know he's, like, at half health, roughly. But I also feel like every little bit counts.
Yep.
Oh, shit. God, this sucks. Alright, fuck it. I am going to... first, I will... Let's see if I dual cast... spellcast with a bonus action, especially Swift. Spellcast with bonus action. Okay, so... Wait, is healing word an
Bonus.
action?
Healing word is bonus.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Okay. Why do I keep thinking it was an action for some fucking reason? I don't know why.
You might be thinking about cure wounds.
Cure wounds. Yeah, that's probably what it
It's
is. Okay.
also upcastable. I'm gonna cast a healing word. I'm gonna upcast it to Sure, you're
third level.
within range.
Yes,
60 feet,
because
okay.
it is 60 feet and I'm within 40.
Okay.
So that's my bonus action. As for my action, I can dash with my action, correct?
You can.
Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna
Oh,
move
Frostpunk music.
20 feet this way, and then another 40 that way. That's 60.
Confirming. Are you leaving the map?
This is tough because, like, if one of these guys for some weird reason goes down right now, I'm gonna feel so fucking terrible. I am going to stay right at the edge until my next turn, just in
Very
case.
well.
I'm gonna regret saying that. I'm gonna get fucking nuked the next turn.
Toa, it is your turn.
30 feet movement.
That's max.
I was gonna say, if you feel like running the opposite direction would be easier right now, that might be your best move. Instead of moving toward this thing. I'm just saying.
Can't do what I wanted to do. I'm gonna have to dash.
What were you trying to do?
Oh, I wanted to plunge, but I'm not close enough. I'm gonna have to dash. I think it's my only. What does dash do? Give you an extra 30. Yeah.
Yeah, it doubles your movement.
Yeah,
I'll
doubles your
dash.
movement.
30.
That's your main.
And fuck it, I'll just plunge.
Very well. Spend your plunge charge. This will use up a Darkness Well point. You strike at Raydao, dealing 16 points of damage.
Yeah.
That shit barely moved. Oh, dear God.
Count 10. It's going to move half of its movement.
Yeah.
It will target Toa once. Misses. Because it's
Holy
not
shit,
a
that would've
frightened
done 20.
target. It will attack at Huntsman normally. Misses. Re-enabling Frighten. Count 5. Going to target Mogrius with its horn. And it crackles forward. Bang.
Does that count as a spell, or is that just like a not
This is a
spell?
ranged spell attack, yes.
Did that hit? No, it missed. Okay, never mind.
It missed, yeah.
Because I was tempted to be like counter spell.
And it's going to target the Huntsman. Hits for 17 points of damage, but with resistance, it does 8 damage instead. Because of Rajang's pelt.
The monkey
Oh.
actually came in handy. The ape came into handy.
Or if you were a battery, you'd be charged right now.
Huntsman, it is your turn. You are within
Now-
melee
Can I
range
use-
of Raydao.
Now's not the time for jokes, Noah.
Can I use dash again, or was that a one-time use?
Dash just uses up your main action. You can use it as many times as you want.
We're dashing again.
Oh boy. Okay. As you leave,
We're getting so
it would
lucky with these rolls.
have missed anyway. Okay. Continue your movement. Confirming you leaving the map.
I will leave. I'm just gonna look at Margaret and say, "Keep the bird alive," as he as he runs by.
You got it.
Huntsman leaves combat, and he leaves the map. Alright, next round. Bloodied turn, nothing happens. Attack count 20. Raydao is still frightened, re-rolling. It opens its wide maw and it takes a bite at the not the huntsman, at Toa. Misses. Next turn, count 15. It disengages and goes back 25 feet this way. It will use a feature. Storm Surge.
That's not a bug, that's a feature.
A crackle of lightning rain comes down from the clouds above and hits and is aiming straight at Toa. Give me a normal
Boomerang
dexterity
power
save. Yeah, I can, So you succeed, and like F count 12, Mogrius, it is your turn.
Carapace go off? Is that a reaction?
That's only if the attack hits you. And then we
When
roll to
targeted
determine if
by
it
a
deflects
spell.
off your armor. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Right.
If you would like, I will allow for you to prepare an action to leave upon a condition. So you just set the condition, and I'll let you prepare the action for it.
I will prepare the action to leave the moment Toa flees as well.
Okay.
So once he has confirmed that he has left, I will use my action, my held action, to also flee.
Okay, you have a bonus action left.
Bonus action, I will... Gotta do another healing word to Toa.
Does this conclude your turn? Okay, Toa, it is your turn. You will have to dash.
Yep. Okay. Dash. I'm gonna leave, but just before I do, I'm gonna sheath my sword. And then I'm gonna stand side on to Ray, pretend to light a cigar like Solid Snake, and walk off.
Toa leaves combat and flees the map. Magrius, the condition goes off. Do you take the trigger?
Yes, I will leave.
Magrius leaves combat and flees the map. Well, that went better than expected.
You're welcome.
1 hour.
That sun drop that saved our ass. That was like the luckiest fucking roll we could have had.
Right.
I told you. He's just doing tank things.
As you all flee
Oh, it was...
in various directions, you all find each other, seeing each other as like a dot in the distance, just like 200 feet away from each other, and you reconvene after 30 minutes of fleeing. You successfully move this much on the map.
Well, that was scary.
You all are together, in character. Go ahead and tell me how you feel.
The huntsman just falls on his ass, then slaps and falls on his back, and you just see him sweating and like shivering.
Pina also falls on his ass and then just like basks on the rain.
Ina, it is humid and it is raining, but you do not feel good at all.
Toa's just gonna start pruning his feathers in the rain.
Bird bath.
Bird bath.
Is everyone okay?
Pina holds up a very twiggy thumbs up.
Mr. Huntsman, you doing okay?
You just hear her groan.
Magrius is gonna float over to Toa and get like really close to him, and Magrius is just gonna say, "Don't worry, we'll go back and we'll get him when the time is right."
I was just gonna look in the direction they ran from longingly.
Oh, Toa. You brave. Bravery and stupidity are on the same coin, but goddamn, that fucking intimidation.
Bro,
he's a young bird. Toa's only 16. He's a youngin'.
He literally walked into melee range and T-posed on Ray Dow. And he said, well, he's like, wait, that fucking worked?
Real shit?
This isn't the first time that's happened either. There was another time that he did the sun drop and it fucking worked.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay.
Who did I Sandra? Was it the Bulette?
It might have been. But it was
It was
another
the-
one of those things where it was like,
Yeah.
it was like, fuck it, let me just try it, and it fucking worked.
It was that, and he used it in the bar. Made everyone run the fuck away. All right. Post encounter, you get a respite, prompting an instant short rest for the party.
Oh man.
All right. One by one, I will grant a short rest. First up, Huntsman. You're 39 out of 47. Would you like to spend a hit dice?
Yeah.
47 out of 47.
Yeah, let's go.
Because you did not slay the encounter, respite points are not granted. Next, Toa. You currently have 0 hit dice.
I mean, his HP is decent because I healed him twice.
Yeah. Pina. You are 31 out of 36. Would you like to spend a hit dice?
I'll spend like a hit die, and then see how that goes.
34 out of 36.
One more, hit me.
36 out of 36.
I'm good.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Magrius,
You're
33 out of 41. Would you like to spend hit dice?
I'll use one hit die.
36 out of 41.
5
5 out of 6 hit dice remaining.
Fuck it, I'll use one more.
Full HP.
There we go. Alright.
Alright, and granting short rest. You get back your flare points.
Nice.
Alright, you are now 2 hours away from the Silver Bazaar. After that slight detour. Quote,
It's like
unquote.
so close yet so far.
Alright. Because you encountered the Ray Dao, we do have a cooldown period on another encounter with him. So as such,
That's
it
good.
does remain cloudy. But the rain will cease. Let me grab it. Let me grab it, Foundry. Foundry, please behave. The rain stops. Okay, since I'm not allowed to touch the dice anymore, if someone else could do the honors for me.
No, you're just not
D20.
allowed to fucking talk. I'll do it.
Alright, on an 11, no combat will occur. Let me see what happens on an 11. West and fate roll, there we go. On an 11, you spot a group of harmless Anoli lizards basking on a rocky outcrop. It invokes feelings of, damn, that's some good-ass nature. The party members will gain 4 temp HP
Ooh, okay. Okay.
for a rejuvenating sight. Okay, 4 to Toa, 4 to Huntsman, 4 to Pina, and 4 to Magrius. Alright, and with that, 2 more hours will pass as you travel through, and you make it to the Silver Bazaar. Reloading. Alright. So you all arrive at the gates of the bazaar. The part of town you arrive onto has this weird juxtaposition about it. It seems large enough that it could sustain around 100 people, and yet you only see, like, at most 24 in view. There's this weird vibe that everyone seems to be on edge about something. Around the front of the town where you arrive at, there seems to be a man getting into an argument with some sort of robotic automaton.
We insist that you maintain your patience until Lord Ashford has further assurance that the dangers in the region are more manageable.
That adult fool has been saying the same thing for a week now. Tell that bastard to shove it, and do not expect us to bring our business back here. I'll be damned if I turn to a sack of potatoes, just like the rest of this town. And then he raises his middle finger and flips off the robot. And, he begins to make his way out of the town past all of you. Like, he'll catch a glimpse of, like, this party of, frickin' beast tribes, and he's like, ugh! And then he like, walks even faster, getting the fuck out of town.
Well, that's a little bit mean.
As you, watch him walk past, you're going to see someone else in the town, like, shout out an alarm. This Lalafell over here just shouts, "Shit! Amalja!" After he shouts, however, the cure right next to him immediately, like, palm open, slaps him across the top of the head and said, "We're supposed to be peaceful with us now. Keep a fucking lid on it." After that, the healer is going to approach the party. He appears to be dressed in, like, casual, like, town's garb, but he has, like, a great sword on his back. Don't mind him. Some people are stuck in their in their old ways. I don't like making assumptions, but you're an odd group of people. What do you happen to be doing here?
Who's gonna do the talking?
Not the one that just got racially profiled.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe the Amalda shouldn't do the talking.
what do you say? What are you doing here?
He said, "Shit, Amalja!" Not this guy, but, like, the guy next to him.
Yeah,
Fucking
the
shouted
lower
that
fell.
shit.
Oh, not the guy in front of us.
The guy in front of us said, not that I, think you're dangerous, but, you're an odd group of people. What brings you here?
Oh, the road? Really?
Right. Do you have business in our town? What brings you here?
Oh, we're just on our... We're touring, Ilwazia. Checking out the brothels in each town and province.
Right.
And then he's going to look back at, like, Huntsman and, like, whisper in his breath, like, "That's what people do, right?"
He leans to his left to, like, look past Toa, and at the rest of his group is like, "Is that what you guys are doing?"
You stun lock the old man. Out of everything you could have said, you just unlock him.
Oh, I think the term is we're tasting your fruits.
We do have fruit, not that kind of fruit.
Just please.
Are you guys adventurers?
Ah, yes, that was the term I was looking for.
Okay. Alright, that explains a little bit more. Just a little. Okay, who sent you guys here?
The Sultana.
The Sultan! Right. Okay. Okay, that explains a lot more. Wow. If you're here, sent by the Sultana, you probably want to talk to the mayor of our town. You'll be looking for one Caius Ashford. He'll step aside to, like, let you get a good look at the town. So right in front of our gate is, just our huge open-air market. Now, you guys are a unique bunch, so, they're a bit old-fashioned, I'd hate to admit. Just keep your hands to yourselves, don't touch anything without asking. If you want to go see the mayor of our town, you're gonna want to go way past him and, across the bridge, just straight to the south.
Across the bridge, straight from the south. Gotcha.
Yep, and you'll find the mayor's estate, and he'll fill you in on everything. As you get a better look of around the town, once again, you could probably occupy around 100 people. You barely see like 20. And the people you do see, they seem super lethargic and drowsy. I'll bring it back to the party. He'll step aside and just like gesture an arm, is like, all right, welcome in.
Thank you very much. All right, should we go straight to see this mayor?
Yeah, business. I think we do business first, and then see how it goes.
All right.
Right, yeah.
As a group, you'll move this away, and you'll notice what looks like an inn, without many people going in or out of it at all. You see some tall lady who is like finely dressed, just managing cargo right outside of it. Would you like to continue proceeding?
How is she dressed?
A little nicer than the people you've seen so far. She also looks lethargic and tired as hell.
Oh, huntsmen. I think they're slave traders.
Oh, Dolians in their slave trade.
As you continue, it's like, well, it wouldn't be inaccurate. As you continue, you finally see the bridge and what looks to be 2 guard towers that are currently unoccupied. But you do see the estate just ahead of it, well lit. Does the party enter the estate?
Yes.
Yes.
Gonna grab
Alright.
anything I can.
The party enters, and as you do, you are greeted by another one of those automatons. As you enter the door, it immediately bows.
Greetings, welcome guests. May I ask you the reason for your visit?
Omog, they speak like your gun.
We're here to see the mayor.
Ah, very well. He is currently enjoying dinner in the foyer. He points.
He points that way.
Oh, I like dinner.
Wait.
I'm gonna go through the door.
I do not
And as you cut him off, you just like just go straight in. And you will see. Give me a sec.
You hear the husband? Does anyone teach that boy manners?
What's manners?
As you barge through, you're gonna see like an old man with graying hair. He has like a fork stabbed into some steak, raising it to his mouth, and as you barge through, he just like freezes with like his mouth open, like the steak about to go into his mouth. He's like staring at you.
Ollie just looks at him and then sits at the table. If I could move.
As Toa does that, the robot butler goes, like, tries to follow past. Does the party follow?
At this point,
Yes.
let's make ourselves known, I guess.
It's like, oh boy, here we go again.
My apologies, Lord Ashford. I attempted to ask them the reason for their visit. And this bird happened to barge through on his own accord.
Excuse me? Pardon me? Excuse me?
Well, there goes a little respite I have. Hello, you're a unique bunch. Why are you here?
Oh,
Like,
go,
I heard food.
Go ahead, Marcus.
I was just gonna say that Marguerite is gonna apologize for Toa's behavior. Yeah, Marguerite is just gonna say, I'm sorry for our bird friend here. He gets a little excited when he sees new areas and meets new people and smells food, and wow, that smells really good. And Margaret is gonna get slightly distracted from the the smell of the steak, like mid sentences.
No, just
all
like
of-
claps in front of Melgris's face, his hands.
All of you give me a perception check.
Oh God. What the fuck? Why did I roll high for that? Holy shit! Why are two big men doing this?
Big man.
As a party,
I'm
you'll
a big
notice
man.
that he looks just as tired as the rest of the town, and his like eyes are super like bloodshot, as if he has been awake for a very long time. Right. I again ask, why are you here? Not really. He says that not really having any anger behind it.
Sultana. That's
I was gonna look at the others because he doesn't know why he's there.
Oh,
Marguerite is gonna try the fake proper talking again, and do the whole like we are here on the behest of the Sultana Nanamo Old Namo? Was that the kid's name? And Marcus is gonna look back at the others like unsure if that was the Sultana's name.
Or
Or
just
not.
shrugs.
oh.
I don't even know what the Sultana is.
The little onion girl we were talking to.
Well, she didn't look like a dried fruit at all.
She was very onion shaped. She had like a bulb body.
Oh, say an onion.
Well, I'm glad somebody showed up. The mortal flames haven't been very helpful. He'll like set his utensils down and like push his plate forward a little. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Caius Ashford, mayor of the Silver Bazaar. Oh, hell's take me. You couldn't have come sooner. But forgive my appearance, rest is currently a luxury I can't afford. Not when my son's fate hangs in the balance. He'll, like, exhale super sharply, and, like, he'll run, like, a pretty shaky hand through his hair. Like I said, his eyes are, like, bloodshot, and they're, like, sunken in, like, he's super exhausted. But somehow, like, his voice has, like, it still sounds really strong, and, like, he doesn't have hesitation in it. He'll, like, lean forward a little bit. His like, fingers are grasping, like, the edge of his desk as he, like, starts talking. Well, you've all come during a rather troubling time. Oh, where do I start? It started when the wildlife began getting crazier than usual. Our once peaceful and docile wildlife were beginning to attack some travelers, and patrols became very necessary on the public access roads. But within the past 4 days, another situation started, and I wouldn't be surprised if this latest predicament didn't reach the Sultana's ears. The people of our town in the Silver Bazaar are dying, not from swords or a plague, but from sleep itself. It began really subtly with a few villagers sleeping longer than usual, but and you know, they were, we thought nothing of it for the first day. But what we noticed was, for these people who fell asleep, if you tried to shake them awake or pour water over their heads, they wouldn't suddenly jump out. It seems there's some sort of supernatural thing going on, forcing them to go to sleep. Then even more people fell until, from what I can tell, around 80% of our townsfolk are asleep at a time. On average, it seems everyone's sleeping for 20 hours and staying awake for anywhere between 2 to 4 before finally going back to sleep. So for those who could wake up, they did what they usually do. They ate breakfast, got some food and drink in their stomachs, and well, they went back to sleep. But for the people who couldn't wake up, sleep became a death sentence. They do not wake. They simply wither away, their bodies failing without food or water.
Huh.
Have any of you heard of something like this before?
The husband starts thinking. Sleep, no waking.
Don't think so.
I thought not. Before the sleep ailment began to take us, my son, when it was just the wildlife going crazy, already had a hunch of a place to start. Previously on one of my expeditions, we discovered ruins of a void descent, and we dispatched of the problem post-haste. It was in my younger years, probably around 50, 60 years ago. He took a handful of supplies with him and rode for Nafika's wells. Certainly some otherworldly monster lurked there, casting a curse upon the lands. He has not returned since. That was around a week ago. He then raises a flask. There's like a steaming liquid coming out of it, filling the room with like the smell of coffee. This concoction of sugar brine and coffee has been keeping me up. I can stay awake for 22 hours straight and slumber only for 2. No dreams for me as far as I've observed. My automaton, Bucket, has been keeping track of all of the citizens who are afflicted, offering help where he can. He offered the same drink to everyone, but not a single person has accepted. All of them seemingly to willfully want to return to sleep, back into their dreams. I sent messengers over to the settlement of Horizon, the nearest settlement, fearing that they too were suffering the same sickness, but thank the 12, no sign of the same sickness has appeared there. The Immortal Flames, after I made my report 2 days ago, have since ordered a quarantine of my people until a situation is resolved. None enter, none leave, and none until we find a cause. They fear it's some sort of magical sickness, not wanting it to spread. In the meantime, the Immortal Flame sent a party to investigate the wells, hopefully to find my son there. He'll look down at his hands. They already sent 2 search parties. All of them seasoned soldiers, veterans of the Flames. None of them returned. 20 men and women, lost to the waters below. But what could silence them so completely? What horrors did they find? Why haven't they returned? He'll look to all of you. There is one anomaly in all of this. We have a local potion brewer, an apothecary. Her name, she's a Lalafell. Her name is Coco Belly Belly. A strange one, that Lalafell. Says every time she goes to sleep, it's a reoccurring dream. Unlike the rest of the town who don't recall anything of their sleep when they wake up, she knows enough to journal every single dream of hers in the past week. She's been the bazaar's apothecary for the last 5 years, and with her potions, she was able to drift between wakefulness and sleep without bad effect. She calls it a drought of lucid dreaming. But when she brought it to our attention, I suggested bringing it to some of the Immortal Flames, and so they volunteered 3 of their soldiers to take the drought and fall asleep here. Maybe see what they can find if it does seem to be a magical sickness. They never woke again. Their bodies convulsed. They bled from their eyes, their noses. All of them dead and expired within 24 hours. But Miss Coco Belly, she still breathes, still wakes up, still returns. She says she saw them within the dream. The 3 of them. And she witnessed them poke and prod with immediate hostility and suspicion. And when they did, they were confronted by nightmarish shrouds, instead of the pleasant dreams that most of the townfolk have been experiencing. And he'll just like shake his head at this. She is asleep right now on one of her damn investigations. She's interrogated, well, questioned most of the townsfolk who has woken up. She's done one round of questions while they were awake, and one when she finds them within the dream. Awake, they hold zero knowledge of what they saw in their dream. But in the other place, it's like they didn't even see her. But she notices them all with happy expressions. I hope she comes up with something, but until then, we're dealing with this blind. He'll then look to the party. He sort of has like this look of desperation and like a glimmer of hope, like looking at all of you. I'm not exactly expecting you all to be some sort of silver bullet to our problem, but whatever you decide to do, your help would be appreciated. From what I'll suggest, you have two options. You can either wait for Miss Cocobelly to awaken and seek her counsel, or you can go off to Nafika's well to find my son. Selfishly, I'd like you to go look for him, but after 20 soldiers have already gone missing looking for him, I can't in good conscience ask you to do that. I'll let the decision lie with you. I'll let you decide what you wish.
Alright, huddle up, everyone. So,
You all huddle and get in this corner.
I become one with the potted plant.
You are the potted plant.
100% camouflage.
so what should Pina? Wait, did anyone see where Pina went? Pina,
I wiggle
Pina.
I wiggle my twig. My twig
Shit.
arm.
There goes Pina. Anyway, alright, so I feel like we should talk to this Coco Belly and see what information we could gather before heading to the well. Because we need to go to the well anyway. So it might be a good idea to just gather some information first before heading that way. Anyone else have any input?
I mean,
Uh,
I agree with that. Not going to lie. There's not much like stuff we can work around with unless there's something outside that you guys are interested on.
Like right now, all we know is everybody in this town seems utterly exhausted. We got people, search parties heading to the well, and nobody's coming back. And that's all we know. Like we don't know what they're encountering or anything about the well itself. So whatever information we
Whatever
could
they're
get
encountering,
will help us.
I could probably take it.
I mean, you probably could, but it'd be nice to know what it is first before we take it.
Okay, husband, go Toa. Before we fight something, we must know what it is.
We know what it is.
Do you?
It's something we have to take out.
Am I talking to a brick wall or is this a sentient being? As he looks at Mogrius and Pina.
Just rotates his head to the side like a bird.
You get the parrot tilt.
Yeah.
All right. So the party decides to go and visit the potion shop.
Mm-hmm.
Potion seller.
All right. Onyx here. All right. What have you all decided?
We're gonna go have a little chat with this Coco Belly.
Very well. Bucket, if you would please go accompany them, I'd very much appreciate it.
Without fail, sir. I will ensure their safety and that they arrive in due time.
All right. And the party.
I was gonna look at the robot and be like, "Oh, you don't smell organic."
That's because I am not good, sir. I am an automaton, crafted by Lord Ashford himself.
What's an automaton?
It means I'm made of nuts and bolts and electricity.
What do you eat?
Electricity, assumedly.
How does one eat electricity? I've tried that once before, and I don't recommend it.
All right. Yeah, I'll play this one. All right, so he will get in front of the party and begin to lead you through town. He will bring you to this wooden stairwell over here. And you will go up the cliffs. Go over this way. Oh my god, we've created penis.
What?
Mildly penis.
Until he brings you to this building right here. You just see a giant rickety sign that says Coco Belly's Belly Soothery. Where the heck is my...
Goodness.
Motherfuck. One moment, please. I sure am glad that you're not, patches of blood on the ground. After fighting Ray Dow. Okay, it's this one. Alright, I have to re-import it in real time. God damn it. Boundary, why didn't you save my shit?
Foundry.
Laugh track, Seinfeld.
Do, do, do,
Boo do 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 do. Danalan.
Wow, Danalan.
Banana, Danalan. Banana, Danalan.
What's the deal with airplane food?
What is the deal with the cactus? Alright, I will plant you all over here. You and you. God damn it. A bucket. Okay. Activate. Alright, you all enter what appears to be a rather well-kept shop. There's numerous potions scattered throughout this desk. There seems to be some weird, like, contraptions that are, like, spinning. It just seems very well-kept and, like, not even a speck of dust on the floor. It seems they've woken up often enough to, like, keep their place clean. What would the party like to do?
Miss Cocoa Belly, are you awake?
No response.
Wait, what were on the tables?
Potions and stuff.
Right, this will be the huntsman's first time seeing human potions.
I'll
Oh,
bring you all
why
here.
is there a bunch of wireframes in front of me?
Why is it purple?
Are you referring to the potions, or are you referring to these contraptions?
Yes.
Do you think they have fertilizer here?
What's fertilizer?
Oh,
I was gonna nudge Mog and say under his breath, fertilizer.
it's the thing that you put on the ground so that it helps the plant grow.
The huntsman just puts his head to the side.
I believe Miss Cocoa Belly does not have fertilizer on her shop inventory. She does not enjoy the smell, I assume.
Ah, darn it. Well,
Be advised, do not steal anything. I will snitch.
Oh man.
what's a snitch?
Yes, what is a snitch?
Is there a bucket around?
Snitch. Slang adjective. A word used to describe someone who will tell the truth, intending to get someone in trouble after they do something they were not supposed to.
Oh.
Or Tomatam? Or I think there's someone outside calling for you.
That seems rather deceitful of you, Mr. Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go enter Miss Cocoa Belly's room and see if she is awake. One moment.
He's gonna move towards this door over here. And as he opens the door, his head will like rotate 180 degrees and look straight at your fucking soul.
I will not repeat myself. Do not steal. I am always watching.
And he'll then enter the room.
Oh, wants to walk over and close the door.
You close the door.
Oh, well, could you use a drink? Is there any potions on this table?
I'm gonna do a fate roll really quick. There is.
Mhm.
It seems to be a clear bottle. With a reddish, yellowish, liquid inside it.
Is that the only one there?
On this table, yes.
The table next to me?
Oh, what, left or right?
Both of them. This one?
So there's that reddish, yellowish one on that one. On this one... there is a dark blue liquid in a clear bottle.
I want to drink both of them at the same time.
Oh boy. Give me a con saving throw.
Oh boy, you're gonna turn into a fucking frog or something.
Okay. So I'll go eepy bye. Say bye
23.
bye.
Okay, so the first thing that happens to you... let me grab it really quick. So the first thing that happens... this is so unfortunate.
Damn, I should have used Mage Hand to stop him. Shit.
So, the good news is, the first thing that happens to you, you gain the effect of haste. Immediately after, as the blue liquid enters your body, you gain the effects of paralysis.
Oh,
So your body can't stop moving.
You're
It's like you
experiencing
can't
the world at 0.5 speed, as if you were hasted, and you cannot move.
That sounds like a
You're
fucking
experiencing
nightmare.
so you're not only paralyzed, you're viewing it as Neo. You're literally the Quickster from episode 1 of Invincible. As he's getting choked to death and shit.
It's almost like
How is-
sleep paralysis, where like you're trying to move but you can't move.
Howard just thinks he's really, really high.
Part of what you do as is like so like he takes 2 bottles, he like dips them over, like poured them into his mouth, and he's frozen in that position, pouring into his mouth.
fucking the
So what-
husband.
I'm not paying for that.
He starts poking him.
Didn't you hear what the robot said? It said not to steal anything. That also
door
includes
opens.
not to drink anything.
Ah,
Hi.
I see you have consumed some goods. I will deduct the appropriate amount of money from your pockets.
It was him. He did it.
It
Marcus
was
is
him.
immediately gonna point at Toa. He'll pay for
Toa,
it.
you watch in slow motion as you cannot move, as the robot takes 3,000 gil out of your pockets,
Shit.
going down to 0 gil.
Oh shit.
Thank you for conducting business. And he goes back into the room.
Wait.
God damn it.
Can I activate Dark Side while in this state?
You are currently paralyzed.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh,
Paralyzed.
ooh, ooh.
Paralyzed means you can't take actions,
So-
right? No actions,
Yeah.
no bonus actions.
Yeah, so here's here I'll grab the description of it.
Yeah.
And I'll
Like,
post it
like
in chat.
you can move, but you can't take an action.
Ooh.
So, above board, the first potion you took was a potion of quickness. It would have granted you 1 minute of haste. The second potion you drank was not a potion at all. It's something that you throw at an enemy to paralyze them. It casts hold person on anything it hits in a 10-foot bubble.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it is now consumed in your gullet.
All that Toa can think is that the robot has gone to the top of his kill list.
You wait. He can't move at all, right?
He currently cannot move.
It's time for my revenge.
It's
It is time for payback. My vengeance is here. My patience have been rewarded.
What does the huntsman want to do?
I'm gonna pick up Toa.
Give me a
I'm
strength.
still thinking.
Give me either acrobatics or athletics.
Like, so I was supposed to say strength. You said
Either
athletics
one,
or
whichever
acrobatics.
you want to use.
I think picking him up. I'm checking which one's the best one for me to do this on.
Either one will work. Athletics or acrobatics. Oh fuck. As huntsman, what are you doing with Toa, you currently helpless. He is clearly picking you up to assist you in some way, to get you to somewhere safe. Man, I really trust my best friend to hunt.
Need to think what is something I can do to him that is amazing and worthwhile.
I'm gonna put grappled on him real quick.
What do we have? I need help. I need brainstorms. I need ideas. Give me your ideas.
I was gonna say mama bird, but he is a bird, so that's like
Don't like
normal
that.
to him.
He would
You know.
appreciate it.
Yeah. He'd be like, "Oh, so sweet of you."
My friend, my best friend is finally on board.
Yeah, in his
Inside
head.
Toa's head, he's thinking like, oh, my buddy's gonna throw me at that automaton.
Throw him at that automaton. Pina, do you have any ideas?
Pose him like the first like pose on the bee's knees dance.
I think he'll like it.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, I know what you could do. So, remember how when we got to the quicksand, he kind of just like put you upside down and kind of just like left you there, like while he was like
Oh,
arm wrestling
God.
and destroying shit, and you were just like, the blood was like rushing to your head the whole time. You should just like flip him upside down and just prop him up against the wall, like at the edge of the room, and just leave him there as we're talking to Coco Belly and like.
You know what? That is a good idea. I didn't think about that first. Like,
Just think about it. His brain is moving like 100 miles per hour right now, but his body can't move. So imagine turning him upside down and leaving him like that.
All right, we're gonna turn him upside down. and put him in this corner over here, upside down. I'm gonna prop him up.
Toa, you are currently coggers.
Good hoggers.
You watch as your
I
best
prob-
friend helps you handstand.
I move anything that's breakable away from him whenever the potion runs out.
Toa, give me an insight check.
Hmm.
Insight. Insight. Where's Toa? Oh, wait, I'm clicking on Twitch. Insight.
God damn.
20.
As you're upside down, in reality you've been here for 30 seconds. From your perspective, you've been here for 2 minutes. But as you're upside down, you feel the blood rushing into your brain. Temporarily, while you're in this upside down state, your intelligence goes from 10 to 18.
Wait. Before we go off and continue the story and leave him here, the huntsman turns to Peta and Mogris. Do any of you have a marker or a painting item?
With your heightened intelligence, you can decipher what he's saying in slow motion, even if you shouldn't.
I have a quill from my my map making set.
You have ink, my furry friend.
Yeah, the cartographer's set comes with I'll tell you right now. It's quill, ink, compass, ruler, calipers, parchment. Yeah, so I have a quill and I have ink. So I'm gonna give the quill and the ink to the huntsman, not thinking that he's doing something like mean or like doing a prank. Like I think he just legit wants to write something. So I'm gonna hand him like the quill, ink, and parchment, thinking he needs to write something down.
You just see the most devious smile on this Almalge's face as he.
I want to
takes-
roll to fart.
Give me a raw d20.
I want to roll the fart. I hope you shit yourself.
But if I do, you're in the splash zone. How is Gigabrain right now?
Hey Toa, what was the last meal that you ate?
Oh,
He's thinking it's something
Hey.
by right now.
Was it the orange?
It was probably the orange. God damn. The smell of rotten fruit comes out of his cloaca. And his ass is pointed at the corner, but it wafts. And after like 5 seconds after the sound of the splatter, you get a whiff of it, Huntsman. The fuck is that?
You hear him go like that. Oh, what do we feed you?
Immediately one of a distressful sound. What was that?
The bird farted. Oh,
Why is the
But
bird
I-
upside down?
vengeance! As you see the huntsman ready to bout the pit. Wait. Mr. Automata, do you have a paintbrush?
He points a hand forward, his index finger retracts, and out comes a paintbrush. And it detaches.
That seems handy.
Can I use my raw strength to break out of this paralysis?
Reroll, reroll Constitution for me. Huh. My hands are getting numb. They're still paralyzed.
The huntsman grabs the brush from the
We will
automata.
reattempt after another 18 seconds.
Thank you, my metallic tall bronze friend. As he returns back,
You're welcome.
and he proceeds to draw on Toa.
It seems Miss Coco Belly is awakening soon. I will bring her over when she is fully awake.
Thank you. And I proceed to draw a mustache. And then a penis. And then horns.
Okay, you first get the left half of the mustache down. Toa, give me another Constitution save.
I hope he breaks out of it just so he has half a mustache.
He gets the right half of the mustache. Toa, give me another Constitution save. Suddenly, now not paralyzed, you now fall to your side. Your arm's giving out, but you're fully in control now. Still in slow motion, you see as a streak of ink goes from like the completed mustache to like your forehead across your face.
I avoid. Oh, I want to try and avoid after the mustache.
Doing what to the mustache?
I want to leave the mustache and try and avoid the next stroke.
Leave the mustache for the...
God. Rex, go ahead and press this button for me. Yeah, barely, you attempt to roly-poly, he draws the shaft of the dick on your forehead. It barely hit your AC.
My AC is 21.
Your AC is, oh god, you're hasted. That's right. You've definitely avoided the rectangular cylinder that is the shaft.
It's cylinder.
And Huntsman, you instead draw it on the wall when the doors suddenly open. And
grabs Toa.
Miss Coco Belly and the robot come out, and you're caught red-handed drawing a dick on the wall. What in tarnation is going on out here?
That was already there, I swear.
I think I'd be aware of a penis on my wall, young lad. Now what's the lizard boy doing to my walls? And why is bird boy on the floor like it's a slumber party?
How would I say? This is penitence for what he's done to me.
Well, if you're gonna have a little petty get back, don't do it in my damn shop.
apologies. We were teaching him a lesson for touching
Mama
your
birdie.
things before asking.
Touching what now?
Yes, Miss Cocoa Belly. He consumed 2 of your potions, but worry not. I took away the appropriate amount of funds from his pockets.
Oh, I don't care about that. Give him his money back.
Miss Cocoa Belly, that was a potion of haste and a potion of paralysis.
I don't give a damn. Give him his money back.
Very well.
He
I was gonna get
unceremoniously drops a sack of 3,000 gil on you. And it's added back into your inventory.
I was gonna stand up upright, and he's gonna get real close to the automata, the automaton, and say under his breath, "I will kill you."
It is unkind to take other people's things without asking. You were caught red-handed.
Okay, I need the bird mimic.
Can Magrius mage hand and use the mage hand to like not push Toa back, but just kind of like put the hand between Toa and the automaton,
Like
just
when
like
someone's about to jump someone, you kind of like put the hand
like
on their chest.
"Whoa, let's calm down.
Whoa,
a
whoa,
little
whoa,
bit
whoa,
here,
whoa,
buddy."
whoa, 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 yeah.
But with a mage hand, because obviously Magrius has fucking little T-Rex arms for being a Moogle.
So Toa, you were upside down and the blood is starting to rush back, but a good amount of it is still up there. Your int is currently 18. What would 18 int Toa do in this situation?
He would turn on dark side.
Okay.
And he would not throw a punch. How do I? Because he's got claws, right? So
Yeah.
he's gonna like jab at the jugular of the robot
Let me see.
with his claws in like a.
3, 3, 1. Yep, it'd be the same roll. Press that button for me.
Oh boy. It's not gonna go well.
You swipe, and his head bobbles like a bobblehead for a good, 3 seconds.
Good strike.
What?
Would you like a
Oh,
cookie for that?
Oh, draws his sword.
The huntsman proceeds to force to stop him.
give me a raw acrobatics check. Toa, give me a strength save.
Oh, come on.
You try to hold him back, but you're... What are you doing with the sword?
One clean overhead cleave straight down.
Fucking the huntsman starts screaming, Magrius! Magrius! Help me!
Press this button for me, please, Arve.
Oh, this is gonna go so bad. This is gonna go so bad for us. We're going to jail.
25. Very well.
Oh no.
Oh, why is this happening in my damn home? The two of you are rolling initiative. Because you, rolled a hit, not you, target him. Toa, go ahead and take a swing. Regardless of if it hits or not, I'm gonna apply the damage. I'll let it
It's not letting
pay
me.
as a...
It's not letting me
Is it not?
click my dude. Click the button. Yeah, I can't. Hang on.
There you
Am
go.
I targeting? Okay.
It appears I need to teach this ruffian what it means to have manners. All of you, please, stand back.
Oh, dear God. Dear God. I'm getting behind the counter over here.
It adopts
Like
a boxing
cover.
stance as it begins to, like, hop nimbly as if it were a martial arts fighter. It'll take a swift sidestep to the right, and it's going to use a multi-attack on Toa. One slam attack. Hits for 9 damage. And it has a shield on its left arm. And it takes a jab at its head. Misses. Toa, it's your turn.
Okay. White dice. Wait, no. I'm going to use Queen's Bulwark.
Very well.
And then I'm going to plunge.
Oh, Jesus.
I need more rust bucket.
Ah, I see that is how we're going to play it then.
Bucket is now considered bloodied. He will gain +2 to his attack, and his AC increases by 2. And he gains temp HP equal to his max. His multi-attack also gains an extra slam attack. He'll put both of his fists in front of his face as if he were, like, doing a peekaboo stance like Mike Tyson. And he's gonna swing a right fist at Toa's head and shoulder check him. First slam. Second slam. And he jabs with his shield. Toa, it is your turn. There, RV. Oh shit, okay, hear him you hear him in the schizophrenia background.
I got. Oh! I'm just going to attack him. Miss. Extra attack. Miss. plunge, attack,
Hits.
end.
As you end your turn, he activates a legendary action. Let me get it. He gets all of his balance on his left leg and he shoots out his right leg as if he was doing a taekwondo kick. But as the kick completes, lightning comes out of it.
Does that count as a spell? Oh, it didn't hit me anyway.
Alright, it's now Bucket's turn, and he's gonna do the same thing. Slam. Slam. Jab.
You're really bad at this.
Oh, I'm just warming up my joints.
He ends his turn.
How many hit die I got left? None.
Not after Ray down, no.
Bina from the background. Are we really doing this?
Does anyone want to join initiative and intervene?
Well, I've got no hit die, so it's just raw strength. Miss. Miss. Oh, I can't plunge. Oh, I can't even. Oh no, I've only got 2 attacks per turn now. What's this?
Can you not? Hold on. Let me double check.
No.
You. It takes up your darkness points, not your hit dice.
Oh, right. Where are my darkness points?
It's the bar underneath your health bar.
Oh, it's my mana.
Yeah.
Right, it's the hit die you need to use for burning blood.
Yeah, to restore your darkness points.
Okay. Bonus action, dark side. Yeah. End.
The robot's gonna turn its head without shifting its lower body and upper body. It's gonna like 180-degree turn at Huntsman and the rest of the party.
Is anyone going to intervene, or am I going to have to knock out your friend?
Oh, Huntsman turns around. He goes, "What friend? I don't know what's going on." Ooh, what's this bookcase over here?
Bagris is still hiding like behind the counter where it's nice and safe.
As much as I would like to intervene, I'm afraid I'm just like bird feed to him, so I trust you can do this.
Bagris is just gonna yell, "Sorry, Miss Cocobelly!"
Oh, wait, the Huntsman remembers something. Hey, as he shouts back. Ah, yes, I remember something that Mr. Ray said. This will be... If you any damages you need repaid and compensated, please contact Ashley Riot from the Maelstrom. And then he goes back and seeing the shiny things.
I shouldn't have waken the hell up. Very well. This fight will continue until one of you falls down to 0 HP, unconscious. The robot cocks its fists, ready to swing power blows. It's now going to replace its shield bash with a third slam attack. Swinging nothing but haymakers. Go big or go home. Bucket's turn ends. It is now Toa's turn.
Okay. Attack. Miss. Attack. Hit. Can't use that one.
Gonna be real scary if he crits.
Oh, it's a Well of Darkness point.
Yeah.
Attack.
Oh
There it is.
my god. You do a huge diagonal slash, precise from its shoulder down to where its hip bone would be. You only sever a huge dent into it, but it is like clean. It's only holding itself up barely. And like Mokujin from Tekken, it just cocks its arms, ready to attack you again. Does this end your turn?
Yeah, I've done all my attacks this turn.
Okay. Like Mike Tyson, he does the fucking Ippo Dempsey roll and just starts throwing nothing but hooks. Hit. Miss.
Oh.
Another hit.
Oh,
It just like steps to the side, taunting you with like head movement. It's your turn again.
Attack.
Holy shit.
Extra attack.
And you make a clean horizontal slash right at its midsection where its stomach would be, slicing the robot in half. And it falls over as if it's a cheesy fucking
Before
samurai
it falls
flick.
down, I'm gonna stick out my left arm and grab it by the neck, like the torso, the top half.
Holy shit. He's gonna Mortal Kombat this fucker.
And I'm gonna pull it closer. And just like put my face close to it and just say, what does he say? What does he do? What does Toa do?
what is the most millennial thing you can think of that a king would do? Alright.
Warning, repair needed. Warning, repair needed. Warning,
He's
needed.
going. Okay, Toa is going to Ray Dow scream in its face,
Jesus.
and then jam the sword that he was holding into the floor and rip its head off.
No, watch the floor. Oh.
Again,
then
as the husband
Drop the
goes,
body and pocket the head.
The husband comes over, does a small smack on Toa's head, and he goes, "Forgive us, small Coco Belly. He's still an
Okay,
immature child. Did you really have to completely destroy it?"
I changed my mind. Can you get the 3,000 gil from him?
Yeah. Yes, Toa 3,000 gil, please.
Toa gives half.
But
I'm sorry, Coco Belly. I apologize for my friend here.
Hold on.
Sometimes he has a little bit of a temper.
I don't know who you people are. What are you doing here?
Well,
what's the shortcut for Fryo?
I'm sorry?
Oh, no, never mind.
Say that
Ignore
again?
me. What was the key shortcut for the profile for the character?
You can just double click
You just
on
double click your token.
your token.
Oh, okay. I can count. I start counting the gil. Feels a little late. You can continue what you're saying.
Well, as they're doing math over there, I'm Mogrius. The big guy is the huntsman. The bird, who you unfortunately have had the pleasure to meet, that is Toa. And hiding behind the counter back there is Pina Colada. And we are here on the behest of the
Oh
Sultana.
no. Huntsman, you get the 200 and you decide, all right, that looks like it's about enough.
I fucking you over here.
You count to 200, is
Here.
like, yeah, that looks about right.
It looks like your gil, ma'am.
Whatever. Hi, Magrius. Hi, Huntsman. Hi, Mr. Cabbage. She just glares at Toa and then, like, looks back at Magrius. If old Bucket there was bringing it to me, I assume you're here for, our town's little problem?
Yes, we've been hearing about people going to the well and not coming back, and there's been search parties and people are disappearing, as well as this whole issue of people just going to sleep and not waking up. So we're here to investigate and see if we can solve your problem.
Well, as strange as it sounds, I was expecting the four of you. The tides of the dream
Expecting?
the tides of the dream and the waking are shifting, and the four of you, you stand right at the heart of it. The well, huh? I assume you heard about the mayor's son and all of that.
Yes, we had a long talk with the mayor and filled us in on the fact that there's been a couple of members of the Immortal Flames that went to investigate, and they haven't come back as well.
Those poor souls. Yes, I've seen glimpses of them, or at least echoes of what they used to be.
Used to be.
Yes, the dreaming realm is no mere dream. It's a place between thoughts, where the world is spun from wishes, memories, and stories yet untold. The search parties didn't vanish, they merely, from what I can tell, crossed over.
Well, what is causing this? Is it some kind of creature they're encountering?
Truthfully, I do not know. She'll reach, like, down to, like, where her waist is, and, like, pull out a clear bottle with pink liquid in it. I've experimented with droughts like these before. I used to make a pretty niche profit selling potions that allow you to remember what you're dreaming about. And additionally, you being completely in control once you're in your dreams. With these, I'm able to not only control what I see, but somehow see anyone else who is in there but I didn't really see any owner of the dream realm. It seems people are just lost in their fantasies, but unfortunately for them, they're not remembering any of it. Well, while I've been awake, I've checked in with whoever I could come across, and, well, yes, they seem tired, but they seem to only want to wake up to get some food and drink, and it seems the only next thing in their mind is wanting to go back to bed. Go back to what they were seeing, even though they don't remember what they were looking at.
And how long has this been going on?
Oh, I don't know, a week now? Technically a week. The townsfolk at large haven't really fallen into it until around 4 weeks ago, but from what I remember, the first person is around 7 weeks ago, if what I found out is true. That was the first person who fell asleep for 20 hours at least.
Wow, this sounds scary.
It can be. It's a realm where a lost warrior may find a brand new purpose, where a tired traveler can rewrite their own tale, but stray too far, forget yourself, and the dream might claim you forever. There's a few of the townsfolk who have fallen asleep and never woken up and eventually died. A couple of them were, like, as far as 5 days ago, but I was there just now. I see them still there. Their bodies died, but their minds are still there.
Their minds are still there?
Their minds, their souls, whatever you want to call it. It clearly looks like them. And it clearly is them when I've tried to talk to them. When I say talk to them, it's more like... How do I describe this? The place you find yourself, and what few people who do remember, is when you go over and you enter the dream, it's like you're inside of a bunch of train cars. Several of them, in fact. You could go through each one. But when you find another person, they're just seated in one of the booths, not even aware of the train itself. They seem to be in their own little world. Some of them, when they looked at me, they didn't see me. They saw something completely different. A dead loved one. Someone who they wish they could talk to, maybe a unrequited love or something like that. But as far as I can tell, the dream realm is a very real thing, but everyone is having their own personal dreams. I assume you met one of the guards at the front gate, yes?
Oh, yes. Yes, we did.
So, here's what they're doing. Because I don't know if you want to go straight into the dream. Well, if you do, then by all means, she'll like hold up the bottle. I'll hand a lot of you 8 of these, and you can use one for your first trip, or if you want to come back and all of that. But what the guards are doing is, from what they can tell, if you fall asleep within 1 mile of one of us who are dreaming, you seem to get the same affliction, but if you go as far as one of the 3 towers that the guards are posted at, it seems to be far away enough that you sleep normally and wake up normally. I don't know if that's what you want to do, or if you want to investigate directly. But what I can tell you about these droughts, you don't sleep for the extended period of time that most of us have. Not for 20 hours. You take one of these, you'll sleep for anywhere from 6 to 10 hours, however long you normally sleep. And when you wake up, you feel normal. You can be awake for 6 hours, you can be awake for 18 hours, whichever, for however long as you can, until you normally get tired. Nothing to do with the sickness. However, if you go to sleep afterwards without one of these, you're gonna have the same affliction. 20 hours of sleep, 2 to 4 hours awake.
And you're still trying to figure out how to cure this.
Oh, I'm trying to. I recognize quite a few of them in there, but they're not paying attention to me. They're just seeing me for what they want to see. The innkeep, she sees her husband who passed away a couple years ago, even though it's little old me. If I try to sit in her booth and try to have a conversation with her, she thinks she's talking to her dead husband. For another laborer, some other dock worker, whenever I talk to him within a dream, he looks at me with terror. He sees his old master who cut out his tongue because he spoke out against him. They're seeing things that you would see in a dream, not me. Not the actual people within.
What do we do?
Good question. Because you're in the real world, quote unquote. If you go up to someone who's sleeping, you try to pour a bucket of water over them, or try to smack them awake, or try to shout in their face, no response. That it's as if you're talking to Sleeping Beauty herself. So I can only imagine what's going on down in the well.
Are there any ingredients that you need to possibly make potions that might be able to cure this? Like, is there anything we can go and look for?
Believe me, I've tried. I've been trying them on myself. She'll like step into her room a little bit, and there's just a huge array of ingredients on the table. Like, there's like a bunch of like saucers of like 50 different like reagents and all that. I've tried every combination under the sun, and without just recreating my my drought of lucid dreaming, it seems I still go back to that same place. It seems without my specific potion, I can't stay awake for a normal amount of time. Whatever the solution is, it's gonna be within that dream realm, or I don't know, maybe you can go directly to the well, but that seems, I don't know what to think about that. How many people have disappeared? What did he say, 20 or something like that? And the mayor's son. Poor lad.
He said roughly 20.
Yeah. And you lot just got here. I don't want to send you all disappearing, too. I saw those 20 people and the mayor's son in there, but... like I said, after you die, I still see them in there, so I don't know whether they're dead or alive. It's around like half a day's travel to get there, so...
And it seems like the mayor's son's been there roughly 2 weeks now.
Oh, just 1 week.
Still might be hard for him to survive this long.
Oh, you never know. I'll never say never, but the chances do seem pretty slim. Not zero, though.
But whatever's down there also there might be something that can help you cure this.
See, here's what's peculiar about it. The only ones in this whole sleeping sickness, I don't know what to call it, is only here in this town, and a mile within us. The town settlement of Horizon to the north is technically closer to the well, and not a single person there is fallen under the same sickness. Yet for some reason, none of them have returned.
So Malgrace is gonna pull out the map that they've been charting as we've been traveling.
Okay.
So the well, right? Nofika's well is technically a river, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the river, I assume the river's flowing north to south.
Yes.
Well, slightly west, but yeah, like in that
Yeah.
direction. Okay, so the river's flowing towards the Silver Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's flowing
away from Horizon.
like toward the ocean, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it might just be a coincidence, but like the river flows toward the bazaar and away from Horizon.
Hmm.
Marguerite is gonna show the map to Coco Belly and ask, do you know roughly where, since you've seen them in your dreams, do you know roughly where we should start looking for the mayor's son and for these missing people?
Well, from what I remember, the mayor used to be an archaeologist, and the last notable thing that happened in the wells was there were some ancient ruins that black mages used to summon void scent. And that was located all the way up here.
So to the west of the Scorpion Crossing.
I'm assuming that's where the sun went. Because that's where they sent the Immortal Flames as well. But if I'm getting at what you're putting down, since you're thinking they're not getting affected, and it might be here, is that what you're insinuating?
Well, just hypothetically speaking, it just feels like the area that's being affected is in the direction that Norfolk as well travels. So
I suppose that makes sense.
You mentioned black mages. Have you happened to see a black mage that maybe came past here? Cat girl, kind of short hair, bangs on the front, really pretty.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I've been asleep. On
You haven't
recent memory.
seen, haven't seen
If
her in your
anyone,
dreams
if
or
anyone would
anything, have
know,
you?
it would be. Oh. And it suddenly comes back to to the current real world. And her eyes fall to the pile of bucket and bolts right there.
Oh,
Old Bucket here has been keeping track of anyone who woke up and anyone who went to sleep, taking testimony and keeping track of anyone who goes in or out of the settlement. Oh boy.
I was gonna spit on the corpse.
so what? Haven't you caused enough trouble today?
Why are you the way you are?
Hmm.
Hey,
Never steal
hey,
from me.
Pina, can your gun give us some advice on how we can get this bucket of bolts up and running again?
I'll try. Gonna make sure that the gun is on safety. And make sure that the barrel is unloaded. And I'm gonna wait for you.
Pull the bolt back, you chamber check it. There is one loaded in, but you clear it. Clatters on the floor. And you present your gun to the pile of scrap.
Analyzing design. It seems to be mainly goblin in nature, with some modifications of Ishgardian design. The material cost to repair this is...
And on the... It's going to, like, output a fucking, like, projection on the wall here. And you see a 1, then a 0, then a 0, then a 0, then a 0, then a 0. 100,000 gil.
I am not paying for that.
The huntsman says, how much?
That's a lot of numbers.
100,000 gil.
There you go.
Gun. Can the gun speak to anyone and everyone?
Yes.
How much does a Hanu liver cost in the black market?
Searching. Connecting to nearest aetherite. Contacting given Lionheart database.
You see a 2, then a 0, then a 0, then a 0, then a 0. 20,000 gil.
That's not enough. You're gonna need like 5 of those. We only got 1. I think. I don't know their anatomy. He might have 5 for all I know. He might not even have 1.
Table. Do we have a Rajang liver with us or anything?
Okay, I see what you're trying to do. I
We have
can.
anything we can sell.
May I make a money-making suggestion?
You may make no money making suggestion.
Have you considered fishing?
Are we actually throwing? It's either fishing or throwing hand at Ray Dow.
Or throwing hands in the raid now.
You want to fight Ray Dow for for your money?
Okay, question. Another question. Can Fishy give us one level for us to throw hands in the raid now?
It can.
Bro.
I won't say that it will, but it can.
It can. What is the probability?
You'd have to catch a unique fish by the
I
sounds
can't
of it.
answer that question. I can only tell you that it's possible.
God damn it, I can't use statistics.
It'd be like, I don't know, an encounter
Turtle.
fishing instance or
I will.
a
Oh
unique
god,
fish.
I'm gonna regret. Okay, I'm gonna regret telling you this. It is
Okay.
more likely for you to level up from Ray Dow than it is from fishing. But I assume you want to level up before fighting Ray Dow.
I was gonna say I will love one more level before we decide to fight the flying taser gun.
August is gonna ask Coco Belly about the Raydao. Like how long has this Raydao been in the area? Like, was this recent?
Oh god,
Because I
that
understand
old
what
thing.
the Sultana told us, but I just wanna like a eyewitness type of account, like from the actual people, as opposed to
Her eyes will
political figure.
widen. She wait, the Ray Dow? That thing's been
Yeah,
around for
Gi-
like 30 years. It's been hibernating for the past 10. You tell me it woke up?
yeah, we actually encountered it and somehow lived, but
You
we
encountered
basically
it?
had to run.
Wait,
Mhm.
the huntsman turns around. 13 years.
30, 30. That
What? And no apex predator has ever dethroned it.
well, it's a,
Indeed, apex. Hmm.
you fought. Oh my god. You ran into Ray Dow and lived to tell the tale.
Is more accurate.
Doing math
It's
instead.
been, we assume it just wants to sleep because no.
Wait a minute.
There was a dwelling north of Vesper Bay where it made its lair forever ago, but no one dared to go in there except for the warrior lion.
So-
but
So it was hibernating, and everybody was fine. It's awake, and now everyone here is having problems with sleep.
wait, how recent? Is it a hunt mark or like it's just a recent thing or like what's going on with the Raid Owl?
From what we heard from Mr. Riot, is that the radar recently reappeared.
What?
The word recently.
She's gonna sprint to the front door, open it, and there's just gonna be like plowing rain and like thunder and lightning. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's definitely back. She's gonna shut the door.
They shut the door. The huntsman starts thinking, was there
Wow.
ever a second radar?
I wasn't aware it could find a mate, unless it went all the way to, well, to Carathis, all the way to the north.
He goes, depend on gender. If it's a female, it's roosting here. This is her nest. We just live in it. If
Oh
it's a
my
male,
God.
he will just fly wherever the nearest female radar is roosting.
Oh my
So-
god.
By conclusion of you saying 30 years, that means this has been her nest for the last 30 years.
Well, it could have. There's a chance it wasn't even in the region. Well, we can't. We guessed that it hibernated because it just stopped attacking people. And for 10 years,
The
Raydao isn't even a word in your vocabulary. Now,
Right.
if it wasn't hibernating, could have, I don't know, found some other dragon to F its head out.
If it's hit, radars don't do that. We've in Palgathon we deal with apex predators like these, and
You've killed the Ray Dow!
kill is a subjective word. We subdued a radar.
She just like turns around and like puts her hands in her head. Who the hell am I dealing with right now? Who are these people? There's a dead robot there. There's a bird with evil aura coming out of it. There's a talking cabbage. That mailman has a rapier. And the world's fallen upside down and there's an Amalja in my shop. No offense.
He goes, not the first time, but he goes, beside of me being an Amalja. If the radar is here, as you said, there's 3 options. Mostly 2. I hope a third one's not an option. Either that's a male radar and he decided to, as you say, fly off and fuck its brains out, or that's a female radar. Which both are not great. If it's a female and she just reappeared, that means she's done hatching.
Your eggs taste like.
I was about to say. He points
God.
what Toa says.
Oh god.
Eggs.
Oh god. Wait, what would eggs do in a potion?
Potion. The huntsmen go, they're very strong in protein. Very delicious. Problem. You have to get through the angry mother that is able to shoot the electro bolts from high up the sky.
That thing's gun was talking, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there a way you can... how do I describe this? Put that robot's memories into your gun? Maybe we don't need 100,000 gil. And hopefully not to get sued by Mayor Ashford.
Can't
I can
Ada,
confirm
can
that is a
you?
possibility. I will put forth my opinion. Keep that dirty thing's brains away from me.
The huntsmen go, wow.
It is predominantly goblin technology. I am made from Darlian technology. I will make an assumption and say it is not compatible. But if you force compatibility, I will remember this.
The huntsman
Well,
goes,
let's not go there. Okay, so you did fine today. We're not gonna go there.
Thank you.
And then I looked at the group. Can we not?
It's too much of a coincidence that this Rajang is appearing and the weather's changing and now everyone in the Silver Bazaar is being affected by some type of dream or sleep disorder. It's
Yeah,
too
and
much
by
of a
coincidence, there's 4... I can't say beast... There's tribesmen in my shop asking me about the current predicament. And they ran into Raid
am I
out
still
before
smart?
coming It has been a solid minute. You are down to like 14 int. You're not back down to 10 just yet.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'll
Quick, say something
summon.
smart.
I'll summon as much mental power as I can. Oh, just a thought. Is the radar angry because it's also affected by the sleep issue?
The
Oh.
huntsman. You know, I was going to say
Oh.
someone's been poking at it, but the potion. He actually. The huntsman go. When did you become so smart?
Oh.
I've always been this smart, as far as I know.
That is. She like turns around and starts pacing. Yeah, the logistics of an angry apex predator, and
Miss Coco Belly, as the husband calls for her. When was the last time, of your knowledge before you went to bed, the radar was mentioned?
10 years ago, when the Sultana wasn't even considered a ruling party.
10 years. What was the radar doing? If there is any knowledge to that, if you have. Was it just minding its business and hunting, or was it attacking?
Mainly attacking anything that entered its territory, which, at the time, was, well, mainly Central Thanalan. Those train
And
tracks you probably saw on the way here? Yeah, not a thing yet. It tore up
it,
anyone who tried to put down a construction effort.
it did not go out of its territory at all in those 10 years.
I mean, no. There hasn't been a single sighting in the whole continent in 10 years. Not that I know of. Unless the Immortal Flames are hiding shit from us, which... well, duh.
The
It
huntsman
happens.
starts putting his hands on his head and going, "Oh no. Oh no. Something's threatening the radar. For it to expand and do this, it feels threatened. Something is angering it. For it to go out of its territory. Monsters of this apex caliber do not leave their roosting nests or areas unless if it's a male going out to look for a mate.
Is my intelligence still double digits?
It is still 14. Your
Well,
base
it's
int
insane.
is 10. What would you like to attempt to do?
Oh no,
Wait,
it was just RP. If I rolled under double digits, I was going to make a comment, but I won't because I was still too smart to say what I was going to say.
I told it to
Hmm.
He goes,
Magrius,
Mm-hmm.
you feel from your bag of holding.
Apparently, my beeper's going off. Shit. What is bag of holding?
It seems to be your the bouquet of flowers that Mr. Lionheart had you hold on to.
flowers.
You investigate.
Yeah, I will check and see like what's making that noise and trying to get my attention, and yeah, I'll reach into the bag and pull them out.
You'll find tucked within like the bundle of flowers you'll see a gold earring with a blue crystal attached. And it is
Oh,
currently
this is
going.
pretty. I will put the earring
Are you gonna answer that?
on. Yeah, I'm gonna put the earring on.
You'll hear it. Ah,
Hello.
good, you picked up. You'll hear the
Picked
voice
up?
of Mr. Lionheart going through. Yes, I was just doing a wellness check, on Mr. Riot's behalf.
When were you gonna tell me that this was even? I didn't even know about this thing.
I thought I mentioned it. My apologies. I don't know if you've used one of these before. This is what's called a link shell. It allows you
Why
to,
was it buried inside of a bouquet of flowers?
I had a feeling I would forget. I'm getting up there in age, you know. But, yes, you, how, I see you're not dead, so that's good news.
Nope, not dead. Very much alive.
Have you all made it to your destination?
We are currently at the bazaar. We are having a chat with a potion maker, trying to assess the situation. Seems like everybody's being affected by some type of dreamlike states, and apparently this Rajang was in hibernation for a long period of time, but seems like it's been stirring roughly around the same time that this dreamlike state has been affecting the people. So we feel like there's some type of connection here. We're trying to piece
Oh, is
things
that old
together
thing?
somewhat.
Sato, how long has Mr. Lionheart been in Ul'dah?
Hmm. Late. He's in his late 60s. So I guess I would guess like around the same time.
So 10 years? 30 years?
Close to 50.
Close to 50. Oh, God. Or 15?
50.
50. Jesus, okay. I remember that old thing. You think it's connected to your current predicament?
We're thinking that whatever's affecting these people, this potion maker feels like it may also be affecting the beast, which is causing it to stir, and it's affecting the weather out here. And the problem is, if we solve this issue of this dreamlike state that these people are suffering from, and if it also cures the Rajang, that might make it even more dangerous. So, if we're gonna hunt this beast, this might be our best shot right now. We did encounter it, and we survived.
You what?
Toa was a little injured, but not too worse for wear. We didn't know much about it, and we decided, running was our best option. We needed to regroup.
Would you like me to send some backup? I unfortunately deal in favors. However, someone you've been acquainted with for a while, showed up on my doorstep. He was asking,
Magrius is gonna say out loud so that way like the rest of the group hears. Backup? Do we need backup?
The huntsman said, I will say it. I had an entire platoon of Amalja, if that counts of anything, to show you how dangerous a raid was.
And all you did was subdue it, correct?
Yes, we couldn't kill it. We didn't have anything to pierce its thick scales.
Magrius is gonna go back to talking to the earring. What kind of backup would you be able to provide?
let's just say his method will bring some much needed firepower. Like I
We
said,
might need it in this
someone you're
situation.
familiar with.
Well, I'm willing to accept any help. Because we might need it for this thing.
Good. He's actually on the way to the bazaar right now. By boat.
I'm on a boat.
Huh. A weird sickness there, huh? Expect him there by the morning. Do be careful not to catch it.
Yeah, we've already been warned that if we are to take any kind of rest, we may need to travel safely out of town first.
Well, do what you need to. I'll warn him too, I suppose.
The husband goes to Buggers, tell him to send ice rounds for Pina.
Oh, yes, Mr. Lionheart. I know this is like an oddly specific request, but you know if we can find any kind of like ice bullets for Pina Colada's talking rifle?
That's awfully specific. Knowing him, he might have some. Whether or not they're compatible with your
Oh.
friend's weapon is it's another question, but
Oh, I'm pretty sure the gun will make it compatible. It's a long story. It's complicated.
I am confident I will be able to make it compatible.
Compatible. Anything ice, as the husband mumbles under his breath. Anything ice. It's weak to ice. It could be a toothpick. We just need anything ice.
Is there anything else you needed from us, Mr. Lionheart, sir?
Well, not really. Mr. Wright was worried sick, being unable to go out in the field and all that, so he was getting antsy.
You couldn't give us a hand.
If you ask me, he was getting tired of paperwork. It appears some more tribesmen have entered Ul'dah. He said you might be familiar with them?
More tribesmen? Oh no. Was there a really colorful bird with them?
The hunter gets
Yes, actually.
stumbles backwards.
There was a
No.
Oh dear
very
God.
colorful green and yellow bird with them. It was a
No.
goblin, what I thought was an Amalja at first, but was way too skinny to be an Amalja. And a talking fish.
God, it's them. Marcus is gonna look at the others and just say, it's them. They're in Ul'dah now.
Or let him know it's all right if he kills that colourful one. No one really cares if he was gone.
The huntsman slowly
Well,
walks over.
While I didn't feel the need to test the four of you, since Mr. Riot vouched for your reputation, I'm actually going to be taking the four of them into the arena next morning. Test them myself. See if they're up to snuff.
Yeah, you do that, and you have fun with that.
You can...
Especially with the bird.
It is through audio, but somehow you can picture him with an evil grin on his face. Oh, I intend to. Above board, they're going to experience what the main party did when they fought Lionheart.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Is everybody getting fucked up?
God, did we get fucked up. Arya saved our asses. Good lord.
I don't remember fighting him.
No. That arena fight was before you joined the party.
That makes
Let's
sense.
just say Kosuke got one shot and leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot Red wasn't from the start.
I don't know, you
He's
ever
just
see
a traveler.
you ever watch an NFL game and see the football kickoff? That might have happened to Little Red.
We got punted.
Anyway, safe travels, and feel free to call if you need any assistance. I'll be holding on to this one. You should see a red button on the earring. If you want to contact Mr. Riot, you can press that instead, and it'll call him. Press the green one for me.
Oh, hey, we did bump into someone who I believe might be one of your associates.
Oh?
Cat girl, really powerful mage.
Miss
Short hair,
Kayon.
bangs. Yeah. She was having a little bit of trouble with some bombs in the middle of the desert and kind of helped her
That
out.
sounds like her. Yes, well, before y'all arrived, since she is the most, the most closely related to, that kind of topic, I had her, go to hotspots where wildlife tend to show up, maybe a couple of breeding grounds, and, tell me her findings. She did arrive just a bit ago. Why, were you curious about
Well,
anything?
just let her know that we arrived at the Silver Bazaar safely, and we're glad she got back to Ul'dah in one piece.
I'll pass on the message.
Thank you very much.
And you'll hear a click.
We'll be in touch if anything.
Alright, well, still got a bucket of scrap metal here. So who's gonna tell him? 'Cause it ain't gonna be me. I just
This
happen to be
never
the scene of the
happened.
crime. The hell do you mean this never happened? Your friend fucked up my floor. Your friend fucked up a robot and then fucked up my shop. And then your other friend put your fucking friend right upside down.
Marguerite is gonna pull out like a little notebook and just go through like spells and stuff and be like, no, don't have prestidigitation. No, I don't have mending. Not much I can do here.
Ugh.
We could bury it out back. I could mold earth and
They're gonna find
cover it up.
They're gonna find that. So easy. Is your friend there with a gun good with tinkering?
Maybe?
Yeah. Yes.
It might take some time. I mean, I can chip in.
Oh my god, Pina has both tinker's tools and thieves' tools. Thieves' tools.
So you can break into stuff and then put it back together.
Alright, look. Find yourself a good place to sleep that isn't here. Because I assume you don't want to get this same sickness. When you wake up, come back to the bazaar. I'll get a hold of some fishing crap for you guys to start making a little bit of money. You make some money,
And
we're gonna repair that thing. And maybe get you a lead for this dream thingy.
and we also have an associate that will be meeting us tomorrow over here. Said that they're going to be traveling by boat.
Alright. I guess I'll make another set of lucid dreaming drought. So instead of 8, you'll get 10.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
If spontaneously you ever want to tackle this crap, drink it and go to sleep. After you drink it, you'll start feeling drowsy. You'll probably go to sleep within 10 minutes, whether you want to or not. Until then, I guess I'll make these two other... Yeah, these two other, doses. You can give it to your friend when he gets here. So... Fuck off, I guess.
Fuck off.
I'm gonna hide this in my room or something. God, the mayor's gonna kill me.
You hear the huntsman just in the corner. No,
She
not him,
flips off
not
Toa and drags the robot to her room.
Not another one. Why?
Stupid
Why is he
boxing
here?
robot. Stupid bird with a sword. Why does a bird have a sword? And you hear the door shut. And the
Okay,
door's gonna
so
creak
I'll walk-
open. And no drinking my shit. Closes.
So, are we going back to Ulda?
No. So she suggests that you get a good distance from town and find a place to set up camp. Because if you fall asleep
Scorpions,
within the city,
right?
you're gonna get the same sleeping sickness that everyone's got.
The scorpion place thing? The command?
And hopefully you don't run into Radau.
Look, if we run into Radau, I say, the second time I say we throw hands.
Look, for your encounter, I'm gonna have someone else roll the dice because I cannot be trusted. That was a 2 on a 1d20 and a 1 on a 1d6.
What's wrong with those odds?
It's
It's
me.
beneficial for us, isn't it?
It's me. You do not want the DM to have good luck.
Well, then, yeah, we'll keep you as DM then.
You know what? We're not gonna do it right now, but we're gonna determine what you get next session, okay? Here.
Okay.
Who wants to do it? This is your encounter roll.
Did
Java.
I
17.
nominate I nominate Snow.
Too late. The bird took the
17.
initiative, and now our fate is in the bird's hands.
Oh my god, that is
Or
exactly what you
wings.
needed.
A little something
So,
to make me
fast forwarding a
sweet.
bit, the party finds an abandoned campfire. A recently used campfire lies just off the road with leftover supplies. Around 2 miles away. No, 4 miles away from town. Would the party like to take a long rest here?
Duh. Joe requires sleep to replenish powers.
You
Okay.
find...
It's just out of range, right?
Yes. So you'll find this many rations if someone wants to roll that. Someone call dibs before you left click it, please.
Dibs.
You find
Outro.
two rations, and you'll find let me figure out a number. Yeah, that works. This much gill.
A little guilt to make me feel better.
Why do people leave money like this?
Find a pouch
I
of
mean,
32
what
gill.
if skeletons have
Who wants
pouches
to
of
pocket
gold on them?
that?
How much?
32 gill.
Oh, well, Toa got robbed of 1,500, so he'll take it.
Not robbed, you fucking drink it.
I
Plus 32 to Toa's fucking gill. The poor huntsman's getting old. He didn't want to count up to 3,000.
husband just accepted it.
Of all things I expected to happen, I did not expect a boxing match between a robot and a giant bird. Alright, well that's gonna wrap it up for this session. Next session you'll wake up on the road. Well actually it'll be at the start of a long rest. There will be a few night shift turns. And we'll determine if something happens then, but that's where we're going to continue next session. And you hopefully don't run into raid out
Alright.
too early. Look at it, if it happens again, I cannot be blamed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blaming you.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Could be an Arkvold.
Don't tempt me. Don't give the DM ideas. I fought him again today. Do not tempt me. I
fought him last night. It was about 5 minutes of me walking up, immediately getting grabbed, instantly dying, and then running back again.
All I need is 2 hours in ChatGPT, and I'll probably come up with something. Do not tempt me.
That's a lot of trees.